This is a college football playoff semifinal at the Orange Bowl. It's the Oklahoma Sooners against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. Tremendous build-up for this semifinal game. Holly Rowe joins us from the sidelines with some of the key storylines. Holly?
I caught up with Oklahoma's head coach before the game. This team is expected to be here. That's the hardest thing about coming into the game here today and this kickoff. These are the big dogs. Everybody thought they would be competing for a national championship, but they barely squeaked by in a win last week. They are going to have to be better, eliminate some of their mistakes, and showcase why people thought they would be in the conversation for national champion and play a little bit stronger and better today. It all starts with this opening series and better execution for this team. Guys?
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Oklahoma Sooners offense going to get the chance to start this game off. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You got to change up the looks. You got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
Looking to pass. It's Wilson. Coming after him. He gets the first and more. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Now we've got a whistle, got a player down on the field. Tough to see this in the opening minute of the game. Offensive line getting set. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. Important second down play coming up. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the grab. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25. And the Sooners have first and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day.
Makes a nice move there. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Sooners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. Breaking free, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Oklahoma, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Ohio State's offense gets their first crack now. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we've got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Using his legs, it's Rodgers. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught on the outside. It's Matthews. He goes out of bounds, but they move it out near the 30. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Now they'll run a draw play. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds. The game moves it right to the 45. First down at 10. To throw, it's Wilson. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. After the play, we'll get a stoppage here. There's an injured Sooner down. Their senior running back could be a crucial loss. We'll see if Holly can get an update soon. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. Goes out of bounds now, right near the 30.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second. He's short. And the Sooners looking to cash in this red zone trip. It's a shotgun run call. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the 6th man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to...
Touchdown, Sooners. Barrels into the end zone.
Chris, I'm such a big fan of these draw plays, whether it's the quarterback, the running back. You get man defense down here near the goal line. There's not enough eyes in the backfield, and the offensive line does a great job in that pass set. Get them up the field from the pass rushing perspective, and then you hit them with the draw for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Patterson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. Caught behind the line. It's Burns. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession, and they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job understanding the situation and maintaining the momentum of the drive.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Burns. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
That's really not a bad gain, and now I guess there's a decision to be made, Chris. This head coach needs to decide. Is he going to go for this, or is he going to punt it away? In the first quarter, I would suggest punting it away. The last thing you want to do is give the opposition a short field and some momentum early in this game.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Now set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Now with 1 second left on the play clock, they'll spend a timeout. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating.
It's caught. He's got room. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Having to prepare for and stop this quarterback-oriented run game is so difficult as a defense because it adds an extra hat. And here, they're doing a nice job, and you can tell the front seven is being aggressive. They're adding players from the back end and the secondary, and the offense is still able to get the first down.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A good rule of thumb for a quarterback is when you see a safety blitz, whether it's the free safety or the strong safety, replace the blitz with the ball. I don't think the quarterback ever saw it here. His recognition pre-snap, not very high.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, look out, he's got open space. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. The Sooners will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. QB to the tight end for a completion. Well, they make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 6. Gain sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
That's a great route by this tight end. It's 3rd down. You know you want to go to him because he is a matchup advantage against this defense. And he is so because he uses his body here as leverage, and he just posts the defense up for a touchdown. That's a beautiful jump. I don't know why they didn't do that on 1st or 2nd down.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Grab behind the line. It's Patterson. It's a nice gain. Will move the football up to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Short gain makes it 2nd and long. That's tough against a defense like this. Looking to throw here. The sure hands. It's Burns.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. creating second and short, third and short. Nice job by this offense.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Caught over the middle. It's Rodgers. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Burns. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Here comes the jet sweep. Powers through. The Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On first down, it's play action. It's an out route. The catch made.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Here comes the rush. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Back to throw again. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
What a try from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs. Able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? A pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great job by the defense. Nobody fooled by the play-action pass. They get into the backfield and get to the quarterback.
That sack makes it second down and forever. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
The receiver makes the catch. Physical run earns the first down.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
Back to throw. It's Wilson. Quick completion to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. He goes out of bounds, but they move the ball inside the plus 45. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Matthews. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his target, and it's complete.
That's a solid tackle by this defense, just short of the marker, but inside of 2 yards, I think you're going to go for this if you're the offense. I would certainly be aggressive here on 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, to create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. To throw, it's Wilson. Defense is coming after him, looking to set up a screen pass here. Here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You got to understand the drop because the defense was all over it.
And this pass is caught. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I can't tell you how vital it is to be on the same page as a quarterback and wide receiver, and part of that is understanding the coverage that you're seeing. When you run these drag routes and you get man coverage, you put your chin into your shoulder and you run through green grass. If you continue to run and that quarterback is on the same page, you can get a big play. This is a nice job of recognizing the coverage and ultimately getting a completion.
Makes the grab. It's Rodgers. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He stopped, but he gets a first down. And the Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Time to start the second half, but first, an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
I caught up with Oklahoma's head coach coming out of the locker room. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Look out, he's loose. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And the wideout goes in motion. On the run, it's Rodgers. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
What a play by this defensive back in man-to-man coverage. They're trying to get the ball outside and just allow the wide receiver to work one-on-one, but the DB makes the play. That is a terrific tackle in space.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. Now tackling well short of the marker. Brings up 4th down. See if they tried out the field goal team. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Right when it left his foot, you could tell he was just hoping for a good bounce, but he doesn't get it. As my friend Tim Brando would say, the iron is unkind.
Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
On the run here, lets it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A sack like that on second down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. So 2nd and 6 snap. We pick up 4 on first. Quick pass. The catch is made. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Can he get there on the ground? Look out, he's got space ahead. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Sooners will line up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Wilson. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got space. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. There's the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
And the pass is incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. Got the first down and still motoring. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Burns. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Great job of the defense pushing him back on 1st down. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Burns. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Defense all over that 1st down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. Now here comes the bunch formation. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes a quick catch. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right. This one caught. 5-yard pickup on 1st down. Sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Catch made on the out route. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. They go back to the receiver who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for him.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
And he's got it again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, Chris, down multiple possessions here. I think they've got 2 downs to go for this. It's 3rd down. It's inside the 5. You've got 2 calls. You can run it here. You can go play action. But if you're the head coach, you have to communicate to the offensive play caller that he has 2 downs to...
Touchdown, Ohio State. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Automatic on the PAT. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The back's got it.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He keeps it on a design run. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to...
It's caught. He's breaking free. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Wilson. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this might be the only way to stop this quarterback. He is so good. If he sits back there and gets a rhythm, he's going to pick apart this defense. And rather than trying to come up with some intricate coverage or confuse him in coverage, they're trying to get after him and hurry him in the pocket. And that is working on this snap. This is the game plan. This is where I would sit. I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
QB keeper all the way. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good right down the middle.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance on the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down after a short gain there. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
He will make the first down, tackled at the 26. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
The Buckeyes are on the move here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Fires it to the wideout, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another series moving forward.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, here on the Sooner sideline, this team is ready to take the field and continue this upset bid. They knew coming into this game that they had to make some noise against the #1 team in the country, and they have so far. They said they have got to finish out this game strong. The coaches are saying keep the energy up. We'll see if they're able to complete the upset here today. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on 3rd down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here comes the pressure. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time. The Sooners will have to kick it away. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's fielded at the 40. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. And they finally get things going this time. Snags a quick throw. Sees an opening. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him short of the 35. First down here for this offense. It's reeled in. It's Burns.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Caught behind the line. It's Burns. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play and make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right.
Makes the catch and has space. And following the catch, we get a stoppage here for an injured player. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And there's a handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a third and long from the 20 now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks.
He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. The Buckeyes line up on first and 10 now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I know they would love to stay on the field and put this ball in the end zone. A field goal doesn't really do anything, but hear me out. If they kick this field goal on fourth and long, they can get the ball back. They rely on their defense, get the ball back, then a field goal wins it on your next possession. Chris, I know they wanted to stick it in the end zone there and possibly take the lead, but here they're still within a field goal, and all they need to do is get the ball back. So now the pressure is on the defense. They've got to roll out there, be aggressive, get this ball back to the offense, which just had a quality drive, and see if they can go tie it up.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quarterback operating an empty set. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Ohio State will call their second timeout. Got 1 more timeout to use now.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
And now the final timeout taken by the Buckeyes. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Pounding away with the run game. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Design quarterback run. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage, and this battle up front, they're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? And there it is, the crucial first down that can begin to celebrate. They'll move on to play for a national championship. Now they'll take a quick timeout here to avoid the delay of game. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But, Joe, these semifinal games are always tricky because they can't celebrate for one. The ultimate game now awaits them.
We are exactly right. As big of a hurdle as this is, and what a wonderful accomplishment it is, the biggest hurdle and the biggest accomplishment is still ahead. They've got to go and play for a national title, and that's where their focus needs to go 100% as quickly as possible.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.